Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's time for the account tour, the account update, the channel update. It's time. I took a vacation. We had a great start. This is an amazing first 2 months to this channel. I took a vacation and I'm back and it's time. So welcome back. Make sure to hit like and subscribe so you catch all of the content, the crystal openings, the war videos, and definitely the champion reviews. On the background while I'm talking here, you're going to see a lot of the openings, rank ups, sig ups that have gotten me to the point where this account is now at prestige 13,852. That's definitely not the highest in the game, but it's got to be up there and it's got to be one of the highest. And I'm really excited about how I was able to do it. I worked with my BG leader, my alliance leader, and I didn't have to take up Namor, who's a great champion, just not a favorite of mine. And I don't think I'm going to have to take up Namor. So I'm pretty pumped up. I'm pumped up to show you the whole thing. So we have a ton to cover. Like I said, I'm going to fast forward through a lot of this stuff. Going to update you on the channel and the account, and then we're going to take a look afterwards at where we're headed, where we're going. That's the exciting part, right? It's fun to see where we've been, but let's get to where we're going. I do want to talk briefly and let you know, or I just want to address, I know there's a lot of rumors out there, there's a lot of news. A lot of it broke while I was doing an opening yesterday for Apocalypse and Red Goblin. And you can see from the units now and the units at that time, no discount units here. Something I never thought I'd have to say, but I want to get ahead of it. I want to get it out there. I know that this is interesting, and I'm not sure I'm ever going to say any more on it, but that's not where you're going to find this. You're going to see the pace is not going to slow down. We're still going to be smart about how we do our openings and when we do our openings. That's why we only went for 50 yesterday. Not that pumped up on Red Goblin, but it still would be fun to get him. And then we'll address the opening 6 stones and what I'm thinking about that Cosmic Ghost Rider. He looks good. So, all right. So it is time for the channel update here. We're getting really close to streaming. I'm pumped up for that. I think it's going to be a great time. We did have our account subscriber giveaway winner. It was What Else? He was awesome about it. It took about 24 hours to get him his gift card, but he did eventually get it, and he helped use it for an Abyss of Legends run where he not only was successful in it, but he did it with Magneto, and he did a very cool write-up. It's on the forums on Kabam's website. I'm going to put a link to that. He was cool enough to link that for me and provide me a lot of the notes for it. Guy seems like a great player. Definitely has his reparry down, which is extremely impressive. And I saw the video evidence of that. We've got the Discord server up and running. Join it. Me and a lot of the people who've been on this channel are on there. And some other really cool people who I have met along the way. And the communication is just communication. I think that's a word. It's significantly better. It's better than we can do on YouTube. I'm still doing my best. I really enjoy the communicating with you all and answering the questions and hearing your ideas. You're a lot of smart players. And so it's been fun. We're having a great time. But join the Discord. Get on there. Have a good time with it. I'm posting some videos, some things like that. And of course, posting polls and interacting. It's just a lot of fun. So the link will be in this video and in a lot of the future videos. And then announcing memberships. They're going to go live. I think they're going to be something fun. There's a badge that's going to come along with that. But I think the big perk to the memberships is that there will be a private channel on the Discord server for members. Now, I'm going to be active on the Discord server regardless, but this will be a little bit more private. I will check it a bit more and do my best to be a bit more responsive to it. But if you've been with us for a while, you know how much I enjoy interacting on the YouTube channel. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun with the comments and things like that. And what I'm going to do in that membership channel is I will post some fights that aren't yet ready to be in a video. So maybe like a war fight that went really well, or something like this where you're seeing the rank up of the Sasquatch. So it is stuff that will eventually get out there. Everyone's going to see that. I don't want to have things behind a paywall. I don't like that. I'm enjoying interacting with everyone, but you'll get to see it a little bit sooner. And I think that's fair. And I think that's fine. So go ahead and look into that if that's something that interests you. And And yeah, so we're going to look at this. I'm really excited to rank 3 Sasquatch. If you saw our hunt, this was our first big hunt on the channel. And this guy, he hates trees. He also seems to love them. And his damage is incredible. And I got to rank him up for defense. It felt wonderful. All right, let's get to the other side and talk about all the fun stuff coming up. Trees. Hey, all right, I'm glad you're still here. So here's how we got to the 13,852 with the Dr. Doom, the SIG 200. It's been that way for quite a while. Silver Surfer went up, was my first Cosmic, and was, I think, at 160 for quite a long time. And then Sunspot, my first Mutant, SIG 200. Guardian, my first Tech. Actually, that was fun. I really like that guy. And he went up to 160. And then the thing that I showed you with the 6 stones, I opened up a lot of the featured crystals. Hopefully a lot of you have seen that. If not, go ahead and check it out. It's a good video. It's a really cool ending. Otherwise, it would have been a terrible opening. But I didn't get any Guardians. So I used all of my 6 stones to bring them all up to SIG 200, which created that prestige. And go ahead and just take a look at thing. And I was really happy to do it because the signature ability on all of them, it doesn't necessarily break them or make or break them, but it does add a lot. And even using thing offensively, we're not using him on defense right now, but that's okay. You know, things happen, and maybe he will get used and on defense. And also, I'd be excited to use him offensively and have that sig ability where it is. So, where are we going? Where are we headed? I definitely want to check in on Guardian. You know, I was so excited to get him, and I'm a bit excitable. I'm an excited person. I'm an excitable person. And I took him up right away. And I'm not doing clickbait. I think he's great. I think he's amazing. As I have said, though, a lot of what makes a champion amazing is not only their kit, but what's going on in the meta. What are the nodes we're facing? I'm really focused on war. It's by far my favorite mode of the game. And I'm not bringing him in as much as I thought I would. Now, you know, if I made a mistake putting him at top shelf, I'll admit it. I will. You know, I think that's part of this. We learn from our mistakes. And maybe I put him there too quickly. That being said, I think he still deserves it. I brought him into off-season war, and he dominated some fights. So we're going to check in on Guardian. We're going to do some check-in on Guardian videos. Then a new recent favorite of mine is this 6-star Xavier, Professor X. I can't wait to get more out on this guy. I got him and could not get videos out fast enough for you all. I think he does a significant amount of things. I think he's got a lot of utility. I think we're going to start seeing him in war. Now, maybe we won't. We'll see what sort of defenders are placed and global nodes and that sort of thing. People aren't even talking about him as an evade counter, and he's an excellent one because you don't need to place any debuffs. You just do it on your own. It's not as if there's a node that can prevent you from doing this, or you don't have to land a 5-hit combo. You just do it. And I think that is incredible. That's amazing. I can't wait to do more with him. We also recently took up White Magneto. His pre-fight ability... You know, that's on me. I knew that the bug was there. I still think it's on Kabam. They should fix their game, but you know they've got a lot going on. It's a big game, it's a complex game, and I was aware that this bug existed. But I really like this guy. He's not as flashy as Red Magneto, and of course they're going to get compared to each other because they're both Magnetos. But that being said, if this wasn't called Magneto, if this was, I don't know, something else, I think we'd be talking about this guy as a really excellent champion and someone that you want to be bringing along. And he pairs great with Guardian. So, of course, I'm happy about that. And then, you know, my favorite, this one, though, this is more of a sentimental thing. I'm not trying to say Sasquatch is a top tier champion. I don't think he is. But I was so excited to take this guy up. And I did some stuff with him in Variant 5 that I never even got to show. It just didn't fit in. That I thought was really cool, and I'm pumped up. I'm going to get a video on Sasquatch out, and I think we're going to explore him and have a good time with him. And then, of course, the guy that is just different than everyone. I mean, there's no one else like him in the game. Is Apocalypse. I can't wait to do more questing with this guy. Take him through the EQ. I think this is going to be a fun experiment on streams. You know, like, hey, who do we want to see as the Horseman? What fights do we want to see if he can do? I'm pumped up on this. I'm pumped up to get this guy going. So, and then as far as rank ups in the future, I think I don't think I have. I know I have. I have a 5-star generic or 6-star generic, 2 6-star cosmics. So I've already referenced Cosmic Ghost Rider, a skill, and a mystic. So I'm prepared. I really think a top tier skill is going to be coming our way. Skill champion soon. It's Nick Fury and it's Aegon, and then I know you Elsa lovers. She's good. Don't get me wrong, and I like to mess around with you guys, but with you all. But I'm waiting for that top tier skill to come along, and I think we're going to hunt that champion, and I'm ready. I'm prepared. And I've even got the class catalyst available. So as long as I don't go too crazy with other rank ups, we'll be able to take them to rank 3 right away. So same with science. I'm going to sit on that. A subscriber made a really smart comment saying, maybe hold off. Don't force that rank up because they keep buffing champions. I mean, look at Colossus. Colossus was a total waste, right? Like he was in the let's be nice, let's be kind, let's not talk about it tier. And now he's arguably the best mutant in the game. So maybe that'll happen with a science champion, or maybe I'll get the ability to take Red Guardian up to SIG 200 soon, which would be great. Cosmic, I've got my eye obviously on Captain Marvel movie. I love her. I think she's great. I do think her SIG ability is important, and I don't have the 6-star Fury, and I just like them as a team so much. So I would be very open to taking up like a Cosmic Ghost Rider or a Corvus. I haven't taken up my Corvus. Mutant, I want to take all of them up. It's just simple. Science, we addressed. Mystic, I still love Sorcerer. I was able to take up Sasquatch for defense, and like I said, that has sentimental value for me. And this is a game after all. We should have fun with it. Skill, I'm waiting for Fury and for that that top tier skill champion that I think and hope will be coming. And then tech, I'd love to take up Warlock. I think I keep bringing him into war. I do like him a lot. He can do a lot. And I think there's a situation there with him and Guardian and Gilly 99. I would like to take her up too eventually, where I think they all go well together. It's kind of like that the all mutant team that we've been talking about with Apocalypse, where Magneto covers all the problems that the rest of the mutants don't cover, or that you might face because you're going to face tech champions or robots or metal champions, and and Magneto just happens to cover it for you. I feel like Guardian and Warlock and Gilly 99 kind of work together in a similar way. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar. So and then let's take a look at the crystals. I might still open a few 6-star features for Tigra. I've got a good buddy, Tak Natezi in Havoc, who keeps showing me his Tigra stuff, and it's awesome. It's amazing. He's also a great player. He's always been good. I mean, he and I played this game together a very long time ago when I relied on Unit Man even more than I do now, and he would show me stuff that just blew my mind. And so he's a great player. And so that's my holdback with Tigra, is I think the learning curve with her is so steep. I think it might even be steeper than Quake and Ghost. But I think it's time to start hoarding. I think it's time to start hoarding the 6-star features. That next 6-star featured crystal is looking amazing. And I'm going to save up some more of the featured 5 stars. I want to get that Wolverine, and I want to take him to SIG 200 and rank 5 right away. If we get it, we're doing it. And that just looks like so much fun. Make him a horseman and just be Wolverine. That's what this game's supposed to be about. And I think they've done a great job of that. I don't like that it's behind a bit of a paywall with Apocalypse, but maybe through grinding, and he will eventually come to the regular crystals. Everyone can get him and have a good time with that. I think that's an experience we should all have. Playing this game for so long. So that's where we're at. If you have strong feelings on that, though, let me know. I'm always curious to hear. That's part of what's so fun about this, is interactivity of it. Is if you're like, no, dude, don't open more features, then let me know. I'd like to know that. And then let's see. I had my little notes here. And then being smart, right? We're definitely still going to hunt these champions. I think I've always shown that, like, I'm doing this for my account. Yes, I want to entertain and have a lot of fun. But there's champions I want, either because of, like I said, sentimental value of Sasquatch, or because I think they're going to be awesome. Like, there's a reason I only opened 50 crystals for Red Goblin, right? Like, if you got him, congratulations. But, he doesn't seem that great. Cosmic Ghost Rider, that's another story. Yeah. All right. So we're going to be smart about it. We got Black Friday coming up, and I'm pretty pumped up. I think I have a feeling that there's a gifting event coming this year, and I'm excited about that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's a great way if you are going to use resources on a game. I think gifting is a great time to do it, and so I'm excited for that. So we want to be smart about it. So we're going to take a look at all those champions coming up. We're going to accumulate more champions. We're going to rank up more champions. We're going to keep up with the war videos. Definitely the champion spotlights and how-tos. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Get on the Discord server if you can. Consider the membership if that sounds like something you're interested in. Streaming is coming, and keep your eyes posted for the champions rankings video coming out this weekend. Hey, so I realized I completely forgot to show you all the 6 stars, so I'll try to edit this in a way that makes sense. But here they are, and all of those science champions are rank 3. So Thing, Captain America, Invisible Woman, and Human Torch. So that's part of why I'm holding that tier 5 CC, the science one. I brought up the champion because I thought that'd be fun when I play Thing, and you know what? It's not. I was wrong. What are you going to do? Namor, he is what he is. Longshot's really impressed me. He's on my kind of hipster list to rank up, right? The alternative rank ups there. I like that guy, and he really impressed me in Variant 5. Black Widow, I love her. She's one of the best champions in the game. Colossus, I'd love to bring up. Sorcerer Supreme. Emma's underrated in my opinion. I think Emma actually is underrated. Not enough people say it. Once enough people start saying something's underrated, then it probably isn't underrated. It's probably rated just right. Spider-Man, he's the ultimate disappointment for me. We can talk about that another time. Venom the Duck's fun. Probably gonna start doing incursions more. I'm hopeful he's awesome in those. Iron Man Infinity War, he should have been better. Guillotine, amazing. Warlock, amazing. Magneto, amazing. I like Spider-Gwen. She's a lot of fun. Hulkbuster's fun. Venom, love that guy. It would be fun to test the Punisher 99. I've seen a lot of different feelings and thoughts on how good his buff was. Man-Thing is a lot of fun. That Doctor Strange, his SIG ability is getting pretty high. He might be a good time to take up a little higher. Wouldn't mind taking up Vision Arcus at some point. Cable with Apocalypse. It is. If you haven't seen the Cable video we have, take a look at it. I think that's eye-opening. And I think he's someone else that we'll probably have a lot of fun testing more and more and bringing through content as we test Apocalypse and things. Captain Marvel, I love her. Wasp is awesome. My girl, Squirrel Girl. You mess with the girl, you get the squirrel. That's all I have to say about that. I'd love to bring her up to R3, but as much as I want to have fun, I do need to keep in mind that I'm going to have to do content with these champions later. So I like her. She's great, but she's not in that top tier. Sentinel's a champion I could never get behind, but I understand why people love him. Omega Red. I just don't have the 6 stones to bring him up. Otherwise, I would. Void, same thing. Night Thrasher's great. Would love to kind of learn him better. Continue to just defer to KT1 on that. Red Hulk. Red Hulk would be an option for me. I like Red Hulk. He can do a lot. He's simple, and I like that. Dormammu. We'll talk about him some more some other time. Cole Obsidian. That's my concern with Cosmic Ghost Rider. Cole Obsidian is literally the poster boy for my concern with Cosmic Ghost Rider. In fact, it's kind of cool that he and Hela are right next to each other. If we could put Proxima Midnight there, we'd have all 3 sides of that poster. Do posters have 3 sides? They don't, but it doesn't matter. So it's a pyramid-shaped poster. So anyways, okay. And Archangel, if we can get him awakened, he'd be a future rank up. Killmonger, I love Killmonger. I'd want him awakened though. And then we'll see if any of the rest of these get buffed. It would be cool to take Kang in with that synergy with Apocalypse too. So we have lots of fun testing to do on the streaming. Going to get the test streams going really soon. And thanks for your patience, all that. And we'll get to it and we'll have a lot of fun, and hopefully we can bring a Nick Fury to the account. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow on Twitter at VegaGaming583. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.